Hello, jailbirds. I have been converted into a nun. This is a confessional. Please confess. I confess that I have an uwu kink. My Izumi. As if that was not obvious. You're already going to hell for that. I'm sorry. There is no redemption for having an uwu kink. Wamai, thank you for the supa. Forgive me, Risa, for I have sinned. I have ordered too much idol merch. That is not a sin. You are a winner. Forgive Nunrisa, for I have sinned because I dreamed of Mama Risa being my sugar mommy. No. Jean-Paul, thank you for the supa. Forgive me, sister, for I'm never gonna give you up. Oh my god, you rickrolled me. Actually, if I accidentally just timed you out like I think I did, maybe you deserved it, actually. Cold Canadian, thank you for the supa. I want my head to be sandwiched between your lap and your hopes and dreams. Sinner! Shame! Horny on main! How could you? Starbeck, thank you for the supa. I sinned. I put the toilet paper on the underside today instead of the overside. You can be forgiven for that. Who gives a shit? You're fine. Lemonator, thank you for the supa. Forgive me, sister, for I have sinned. I have drawn lewd drawings and never shared them. Share them. You're sinning by keeping them to yourself. If you're not sharing them for everyone to see, you are sinning. Release them. Release the lewds. Behemoth, thank you for this. I confess I cheered for my Oshi's sister instead of my Oshi. Depending on the circumstance, that can be acceptable. But if you love them more, then you're going to hell. Blue Eyes Hunter Dragon, thank you for the supa. Forgive me, Risa, for I have called Aradia my Kami Oshi. You're going to hell for that one. There's no redemption. Forgive me, Nun Risa, for I have fallen for Aradia. Hell! Hell for you! Forgive me, sister, for Aradia. You guys need to stop. I'm not reading these anymore. All of you Aradia lovers, you're going to hell. You can be with your Oshi if you love her so much. The Real Chaos Blade, thank you for the supa. Forgive me, my Kami Oshi sister Narissa, for I have the sinful desire to have you give me the head pats and call me a good boy. Are you saying that your Oshi is my sister? Because if so, you're condemned. I will not head pat you. I have to be your Oshi for that. Oh wait, I'm the sister. Oh wait, you're right. Then yeah, head pats for you. Come on. My Kami Oshi is Bro Risa. Condemned. He hasn't even appeared except for saying Ballista on stream once. Fake fan. Liquid Bishop, thank you for the super. Forgive me, Mother Narissa, for I have sinned. I've already looted the nun outfit. That is not a sin. Congratulations. I'm looking forward to seeing it later. Jaybird, thank you for the super. Forgive me, sister. The Narizzler entered my yacht dreams uninvited. Wait, why is that your sin? You were visited by a succubus in your sleep? Congratulations. Sounds like you're fucking winning. What, did you just come here to brag to all of us? How could you? Guam Mastermind, thank you very much for the supa. Forgives me, Risa, for I have sinned. I'm secretly down bad for your honka-badonkas and feet. For the feet? For the feet? That's a sin. Shame! Feet guy! I'm just kidding. If liking feet is a sin, then I'm the biggest sinner out there. I was joking. You're allowed to like feet. Congratulations on your feet. Like your feet, lick your feet, whatever you want to do with feet. Feet the feet. I don't know. I don't know what people do with feet. I don't have a feet fetish. Congratulations on your foot fetish. Pride, thank you for the supa. Forgive me, Sister Risa, but I willingly buy the stinky and worn out onesie that Narissa wears. Why would you buy? Why? Evie, thank you for the supa. I don't want forgiveness. I want you to punish me for my sins. Well, head on over into the sinner room. I'll get the whip ready. Forgive me, sister. I have sinned. I've been a fan all this time, but this has been my first super chats. Thank you for giving me your first time. Congratulations for popping your cherry. Dead Mick, thank you for the supa. Forgive me, sister. I have sinned. I have barked many times at your streams. Congratulations.
By the way, if my advice sucks, it is not my fault. I have simply regurgitated the words spoken to me in my head from the glory above. Once I said I was going on a diet, and it was true. I mostly kept to it. One day, though, I had a craving for chips. So I took out a bag of chips and munched the whole thing down. My dad saw the chips being gone, and since he knew I was on a diet, immediately blamed my sister for my misdeeds. Please forgive my sins. This is not something that I need to forgive you for. The reason being that you should tell your sister. Dear Shiori Nunbella, I had to confess that I moved to Ohio to max out my Riz and Yat in order to become a Skibbity Sigma. It went terrible and I got negative aura now. Will you forgive this lost soul so I can get my aura back? What? No. I used to continuously brag about winning first place in the science fair and even used it for applications. I was the only one in that category. That's okay, you won it still, you won it. It don't matter. Forgive me, Sister Nunbella, for I have sinned. I was up late reading AO3 Yaoi despite having an important work meeting. You are forgiven. Because you are learning love, generosity, affection. So you are forgiven. Dear Sister Shiori, I have kept the secret for all of my life. When I was 7 years old, I had a crush on my math teacher. Whoa, spicy. I would always do super well in her class, and she made note of it by giving me and the others that did the same a gold star. I was elated. Then comes parent-teacher conference, and my dad showed up because my mom could not at the time. My dad isn't really part of my life since they got separated during my birth. He comes in and shakes her hand and hugs my teacher. Wait, what? Me being really confused and him going, "This is your aunt, my sister." Oh, bookworm. That is a spicy revelation, huh? She didn't know I was his son because he was never around to pick me up. I just stood there in silence throughout the conference, and I just laid in bed in cold sweat all night. Let's just say I'm not that good at math anymore. See, my sinner bookworm, it's not intentional sin, and plus she's at least like a blood over, isn't she? I'm not saying that you should like go after her, but I'm saying that you didn't know you were 7. And I'm sure that some of you guys, some of you weird novelites, how many of you have looked at your cousin and be like, spicy? I'm kidding. Nonvella, I must confess, I've been stealing the ponderings from the Inkwell bakery. I know I shouldn't, but I couldn't help myself. You've been stealing it? Well, now you have to buy the next set of donuts. If you are truly repulsed by your own actions, you're gonna have to buy us donuts here. I feel really bad about this, but I gave my friend a kelp snack before finals, and she left it out overnight before eating it the next day. You can't do that? She ended up getting food poisoning, and now she doesn't trust the food I make or give her anymore. It wasn't my fault, right? I thought you can leave kelp snacks. I don't think it would be from the kelp. Those things should be safe, even if it's dried up, because I leave it all, like, open all the time. I think your friend is pinning the blame. She's thinking of the wrong thing. I don't think you should feel bad, because even if you did provide her the thing, she left it out overnight if that was the cause. But more likely, there was something else. She might have not told you her full diet that day, and then she just jumped to the wrong conclusion. So it's not your fault. Forgive me for I have sinned. I farted on my brother's pillow, and you gave him pink eye when you were kids. Okay, let's be reasonable here. Can you get pink eye through farts actually? You can? Wait, but isn't that you can? Wait, I have a question. You farted, did you put your pants down? I thought maybe you farted through like your clothes. Wait. Does it have to be, can you get pink eye if someone farts on your face with the clothes on? Or does it have to be like the clothes off? I am so serious here. Hold up, no, we need to pull this. Can you get pink eye if someone farts on your face with shorts on? A wet fart? You cannot get pink eye if you have shorts on. Oh, that makes this worse. Oh, you are despicable. You are despicable, bookworm. No offense. Oh god, bookworm. Despicable. Repulsive. Don't do it again. Just don't do it again. Nonvella of the Shiori, I have sinned. Not only was I tempted by blasphemous pineapple on my pizza, I met another believer who said peanut butter was good on pizza. What? I gave in to temptation. I have no words, for I was able to experience another joy in life, a sinful joy. Wait, I honestly wouldn't mind trying it. Sister Shiori, I must confess that I ate French fries with ice cream and with pilk. I don't know what that tastes like, but I think that if you enjoy it, that's okay. I vomited. It's alright, bookworm. You like it. That's the important thing. It only hurts you. On my 13th birthday, I wanted a Chick-fil-A nuggets, catering size, all for myself. My mother, who wasn't doing so great health-wise, and... sorry. She financially decides to raise up some money to get it. When she had enough money to get it on my birthday, as such for a 13-year-old who wanted more instead of appreciating the things my mother did for me, I then said the most hurtful thing to her, telling her this was the worst birthday ever. Remembering her going into her room and crying for hours. I remember how heartbroken she was on that day. And after she passed due to personal circumstances, that was the one thing I regret not being able to tell her. That I loved her and that birthday was my most favorite and memorable memory for all my life. I still haven't forgiven myself even today. Not sure this will change much, but I at least wanted to get it off my chest. Thank you for hearing my sins. I'm sorry you went through that. I think that your mother loved you still. And I'm sorry that you can't take back such words. I hope you can forgive yourself someday, but I understand that that's kind of a different thing. You might never forgive yourself just because that's how our hearts work. They're there though, they're there. I'm sure that she still loved you and wished that she could have seen you grow up and whatnot. I went from Monster Hunter to Monster. What should I do? Totally anonymous. HoloLive office worker or talent? I think it's already too late for you. I love Shiowi novella. Thank you. I believe. I suppose I can forgive you for that. I have all of the HoloStar's hidden yaoi tags memorized and check up on them regularly. They have hidden yaoi tags. Oh, I guess that makes sense because like we have ship tags. Why are they hidden though? Hold up, why are they hidden? Is it like a not safe for work one? Why is this I think it's forgiven. But what would be funnier if this is a manager? Alright, let's see the next one.
Oh my god!
If you're a furry, depends on what kind of furry you are. If you're looking at my cats and you're like, delicious, you need to stay away. But you're forgiven. Depending on how extreme you are. Just don't come near my pets. don't you. Oh, I'm gonna get bonked for this.
Oh, your sister is having a baby. Never mind. Are you flat because you're justice? Are you justice because you're flat? What the heck? What the? Goodbye. Stream's over.
Bark, thank you. Zita, if you meow and this gets clipped, then I will double the next super chat, please. You think just because you send me money, you think I'll do what you tell me to do? You know what? Instead of meowing, I'll bark for you instead. I'll eat all of your shoes.
Swear, Gigi's never straighter than when Sandalphon is on the screen. You're wrong! Wrong!
Babe, I love you as a friend.
Thank you. Am I getting reversed friend zoned? I don't know how to react to that. Is this how you guys feel? I don't know how to react to that. Thank you. Question mark.
With all due respect, we ruffians will forgive you if you. Moko-chan, I'm staring you down. Ruffians, you were like that. What? What are you asking them? I'm not asking them anything. I'm just observing. Disappointedly observing. Yeah, happens often. Rock, the guy's undies must have that pouch for that extra space for the pebbles, a priority for comfort and anti-chafing. I don't want to know about guys' undies. I don't know. It's okay. You guys can have your pockets and whatever. You can keep some of those secrets to yourselves. Chafing? Wait, what's a chafing? Wait. You get chafing in undies? Wait, hold on. Chafing? What are you chafing?
And Doom-Guy, you're looking very submissive and smoochable right now. Doom-Guy, don't you have other things to do? You got a new game. You gotta focus. Come on. You gotta set your priorities straight.